Good evening. We are now looking at the dishcloth. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little mini one so that I can show you the forwards and backwards and then also round it. But you can make these as big or as little as you like. They make great flannels, dishcloths, whatever you want to make out of them. So it's this dishcloth cotton, which you will notice has no give in it. So when you're crocheting with it, it's very different to crocheting with normal wool. So we start off with a normal slip stitch, and from there we're going to make a chain. Okay, now I always leave my loop at the beginning open, and you'll see why in a minute. So from there, I'm going to wrap the wool round, miss the first one, go into there and pull through both, like so. And just to explain the chain, as you look at your chain stitch, you're going into this bottom hole, so that one, then that one, then that one, and then into the big loop, which is why you leave it open. So round through that bottom hole, into there, and then the last one is the big loop, so into there. Once you've done it, you can then pull that loop tight, and then that just keeps that corner nice and neat rather than having a little straggly bit on the end. So turn your work, and from here you're going to chain one, and then you're carrying on and you're going into the main hole, not into the top loops, not into one of the loops, but into that main hole there. And then into that last one. Once you've done that, turn, chain one, and then off you go again. Again into the main hole. Like so. So there's a little mini dishcloth. Okay, so what we need to do, you can obviously do it whatever size you want and as many rows up and down as you want. It is personal preference and what you want to use it for. So once you've got the shape and the size that you want, you then need to put a border on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our work. We're just going to pull out some of this wool, and we'll chain one, like so. So the top row is exactly the same as the other rows. But when we get into the corner, so into this hole here, what we need to do is chain two and then go back into that one again, like so. And now we've gone around our first corner, and then we're going into, if I lay it down, let's get rid of, into there. I've just spilled my drink all over the floor, but we'll just ignore that for a minute. Okay, so this is my corner one, so I've gone into there twice. I'm going into this one, then this one, and then this one, which is then my next corner. One. Into the corner, and then from there again you chain 2, and then you're turning your corner, so you're going back into that corner again. And as you go round this corner, this is where we started, you just need to try and catch, if I just turn it over for a second, you want to catch this tail end into your work as you're going along, so it will sit along like that, and then you haven't got to worry about sewing it in at the end. So you kind of hold that, so you can see I've kind of got it pinched there so it sits alongside. Okay, and then if I turn it over, you can see that that is now running along there and is there, so I can actually just trim that off, and then you won't be able to see that there's any loose ends. So turn it back, one more, and then I'm into the corner. So into the corner, like that, and then I chain 2, 1, 2, and then into that corner, so into the same one again. And now if I lay it down again, I've just gone into the corner there, and then I'm going into that one, that one, that one, and then I'm back to where I started. So into there, into there, into there. Now I've already gone into that one once, so I now just need to chain 2, like so, and then I'm going to slip stitch back. No, I'm not, because I've dropped it. Let's try that again. Into that first stitch, like so. Kind of give it a bit of a tug. You then need to do 2 chains, cut your wool, pull it right the way through, pinch the knot and pull it towards your work, which is easier said than done with this stuff, but there we go. And then all you need to do is pop your hook in, so you've now just got one tail because you've crocheted the other one in, into anywhere along that row, and you just, using your crochet hook, pull it through, wrap it to the back again, pull it through to the back again, pull it through. You only need to do this for a couple of stitches. Trim that, and there is a very diddy dishcloth, but you get the gist of it. So that end's all nicely tucked away. The end at the back has gone as well, and as I say, you do them as big or as small as you like, but there is your little mini dishcloth. Now I'm going to go and pick up the spilt drink. Bye!